What if I told you that the difference between someone earning around $40,000 a year and someone who builds a multi-million-dollar net worth often isn't talent, luck, or even where they went to school? More often than not, it's their daily habits. Small, consistent habits repeated over years while everyone else is distracted by impulse spending, endless scrolling, and living paycheck to paycheck. Stay with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to share 7 wealth habits that many financially successful people practice consistently. By the end of this video, you'll understand what helps separate long-term wealth builders from everyone else, and more importantly, how you can begin applying these habits in your own life. Now imagine this. Two people graduate from the same college in the same year with similar degrees. They both land jobs paying about $55,000 a year. 20 years later, one has built a substantial investment portfolio and significant net worth. The other is still struggling financially and wondering where all the money went. How can two people with such similar starting points end up in completely different financial situations? Usually, it isn't because of one lucky break. It isn't because of one perfect investment. It's the result of thousands of small financial decisions made consistently over many years. That's how real wealth is built. Let's begin with the first habit. The first habit is paying yourself first. Most people receive a paycheck and immediately start paying bills, buying things they need or think they need, and saving whatever happens to be left over. Unfortunately, there usually isn't much left. Many financially successful people reverse that process. As soon as income arrives, they automatically move part of it into savings or investments before spending anything else. Investor Warren Buffett famously said, "Do not save what is left after spending, spend what is left after saving." One of the easiest ways to build this habit is automation. The moment your paycheck arrives, schedule an automatic transfer into a savings account, retirement account, or investment account. Even if it's only $100 each paycheck. Treat it like a bill that must always be paid. The goal isn't to start big. The goal is to build consistency. Because over time, consistency matters far more than perfection. Now let's move to habit number 2. Never stop learning about money. Think about it. Most people spend years learning skills to earn income, but very little time learning how to manage, grow, and protect that income. Financially successful people are lifelong learners. They regularly read books, listen to podcasts, watch educational videos, and stay informed about personal finance and investing. Books like The Millionaire Next Door, The Psychology of Money, and Rich Dad Poor Dad have helped millions of people think differently about money. The goal isn't to become a financial expert overnight. It's simply to become a little more knowledgeable every week. Even 30 minutes a day spent learning can improve your financial decisions over time. And better financial decisions repeated consistently often lead to better financial outcomes. Habit number 3 is building multiple sources of income. Depending on a single paycheck can leave you financially vulnerable. If that income suddenly disappears because of a layoff, a recession, or unexpected circumstances, your financial stability can disappear with it. That's why many wealthy individuals gradually create additional income sources over time. Some invest in diversified stock market funds. Others earn dividend income. Some build small businesses. Others create digital products, rental income, consulting businesses, or freelance work. The important point isn't how many income streams you have today. The important point is beginning to build a second one. As that grows, it can create opportunities to build a third and eventually more. Over time, multiple income sources can increase both financial security and long-term wealth. Now let's talk about habit number 4. Protect your time. Money can be earned again. Time cannot. Highly successful people understand that every hour has value. Instead of allowing constant distractions to control their day, they focus on activities that create the greatest long-term impact. They reduce unnecessary interruptions. They plan their schedules intentionally. They spend less time reacting and more time creating. That doesn't mean working every minute of the day. It means becoming more intentional about how your time is used. At the end of each week, ask yourself one simple question. Did I spend more time building my future or simply reacting to my present? That single question can completely change how you use your most valuable resource. Now let's move to habit number 5. Think long term. We live in a world that celebrates instant gratification. People want quick profits, overnight success, and fast results. But building lasting wealth usually doesn't happen overnight. Many financially successful people focus on long term investing instead of constantly chasing the latest trend or trying to predict short term market movements. They contribute consistently to retirement accounts, invest in diversified portfolios, and allow compound growth to work over years and decades. They also understand the difference between looking wealthy and actually being wealthy. Instead of spending money to impress others, they often prioritize financial security, investing, and living below their means. Warren Buffett once said, "Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." That idea perfectly captures long-term wealth building. Patience may not be exciting, but it remains one of the most powerful financial advantages anyone can develop. Now let's talk about habit number 6. Invest in your relationships. Motivational speaker Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Whether or not that's literally true, the people around you can have a powerful influence on your habits, mindset, and opportunities. Many successful people intentionally build relationships with individuals who encourage learning, personal growth, and professional development. They attend conferences, join professional communities, connect with mentors, and actively look for opportunities to learn from others. Some of the biggest career opportunities and business partnerships begin with a simple conversation. Building genuine relationships isn't about using people. It's about creating trust, offering value, and learning from those who inspire you to become better. A strong network can open doors that skills alone sometimes cannot. Finally, habit number 7. Develop a long-term wealth mindset. Many people grow up hearing phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "we'll never be able to afford that." Those beliefs can quietly shape how we think about money throughout our lives. Financially successful people often approach challenges differently. Instead of assuming something is impossible, they ask, "How can I make this possible?" They see setbacks as learning experiences rather than permanent failures. They focus on improving their skills, making thoughtful decisions, and continuing to move forward even when progress feels slow. Of course, mindset alone won't build wealth. Action is what creates results. But your mindset strongly influences the choices you make every day. If you believe financial improvement is possible, you're more likely to save consistently, invest regularly, continue learning, and look for new opportunities. Over time, those actions can create meaningful change. Let's quickly review today's 7 habits. Pay yourself first. Continue learning about money, build multiple sources of income, protect your time, think long-term, invest in meaningful relationships, and develop a growth-oriented wealth mindset. Now here's your challenge. Choose just one of these habits and begin practicing it this week. Don't try to change everything at once. Small improvements repeated consistently often lead to remarkable results over time. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more practical financial content, and leave a comment below telling me which habit you're going to start first. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.